Good morning, my name is Mrs. Arnold. I'm head teacher here at Fram High School, and it's my pleasure today to give you a little bit of information about our school. Our school, where the motto is anything's possible, and that's what we believe for every single young person who is joining us. There's been a school in Poringland since 1903, but our current site as it stands today was opened in 1959. There's been lots of changes since 1959, but the front of the school still looks the same. We have huge amounts of playing fields, we have a purpose-built sports centre, and we also have a drama studio and music studio as part of the offer that we have for all of our young people. So our core values, well, what are our core values? What does that mean? Well, one of our core values is about being creative. We believe that it is important that you follow a curriculum which is full of creative subjects. So in Year 7, you'll be completing lessons in music, technology, art, drama, dance, textiles, and then you'll carry on to do those subjects. And if you choose to, you can carry on to do them as full GCSEs. In your lessons, we encourage you to be creative, and that might be how you are presenting your work. So you can see here some lovely focaccia art that students have done in food tech. And we also encourage you to carry on with your co-curricular offer to be creative. It might be that you choose to get involved with something like music lessons in school, or it might be something like our Fram team, where they have created their own racing car that they take to races, or our dance, one of our dance troupes that does their annual dance show. You might be in the choir, and this year our choir is off to Birmingham to be part of the youth national finals. And there's other more innovative ways to be creative, such as you can see here, skateboarding, which is one of the clubs that we offer after school. The next of our core values is all about being positive. Well, what do we mean about being positive? Well, actually what we mean is that in your day-to-day life, we want you to feel positivity. We want you as a young person to be really well supportive. We want you to be able to face the different challenges and difficulties that come to you as part of your high school life with a set of skills that supports you to navigate them. We have a safeguarding and a pastoral team that are always here supporting our young people, and we work with lots of different outside agencies just to make sure that in school we deliver everything that is needed. In Year 7, some of you will be in our Dragons curriculum, and you will be learning your history, geography and drama through the lens of nurture with more support there. You'll see on the pictures here, there's lots of things that we do about positivity as well. We do things like competitions in school. So we had a bake sale where all the cakes had to be linked to themes of the world. We do assemblies where we think about different ideas. So this year our Remembrance Assembly was focused on the theme of hope. We also do things to help you be positive in navigating the world. So you can see here lots of our Year 7s who did their level 3 bikeability this year. And often we have stands and outside people coming in, maybe looking at the environment and ways to be more environmentally friendly, or it might be learning about things like how to look after yourself if you feel that there are things like bullying that is happening in your local community. Respect each other is something that we take really, really seriously here at Fram. Everybody is different. No two people are the same. And we pride ourselves on being a welcoming school. We're part of the City of Sanctuary schools system, and that means that we really make sure that if there are people that come to our school who maybe are refugees or they're people for whom English isn't their first language, we always make sure that those people are well looked after and they are respected. We also make sure that what we need is mutual trust and respect to make sure that we have good, solid relationships. So we are kind in our interactions with one another as part of everyday school. And we make sure that we feel safe, so then we're able to achieve. Our lessons, we learn about building relationships and the difficulties that are caused by a lack of tolerance. So when you are part of the Fram High School community, we're always looking for ways for you to support one another, both within school and in the wider community. There are lots of groups that are out there as well to support different people. So we have our Pride group, which is really well attended, and lots of the young people there then go on to do assemblies and to help us understand different parts of the community. And we also have our neurodiversity group that also support the rest of the school understanding about neurodiversity. Then let's think about what comes next. Well, we think about dreaming big. We have a huge careers programme here at Fram, and that careers programme starts from when you're in year 7. It might be about having assemblies from people who used to come here to school and telling you about what they do now. So at Christmas we were lucky enough to have 2 young people who've gone on to study the law come in and talk to our young people. We also have some famous alumni that come in. So Jake Humphreys, who you might know from hosting lots of the sports programmes on the BBC, he came here to Fram and he's been in and spoken to our children as well. You'll also, everybody in year 8 spends a day at Whitlingham where they do a day of volunteering. So they go to Whitlingham and they do things like coppicing and looking after the trees and understanding how we look after this lovely environment that we live in. But there's always things going on about dreaming big, because we actually also know that lots of the jobs that you guys will end up doing don't exist currently. So we're trying to make sure that you are really well versed in the different pathways that are there. Everybody at Fram goes on to do GCSEs. However, we also make sure that you understand post GCSEs the differences between courses like T levels and apprenticeships, as well as A levels. Then let's think about this: enjoy and achieve. Of course, we want you all to leave secondary school with a set of GCSEs, but also we want to instill a lifelong love of learning in all our students. We strive for you to have as many different experiences of learning throughout your time here at school. And the learning never stops. There's a wide range of co-curricular clubs and activities for you all to take part in. You learn in different ways. So it might be that you're doing some of our weekly groups, so maybe a sports group or like skateboarding that I said earlier, or it might be that you're going on a trip during activities week. So you can see here some people who learn to surf during a week, or people who are doing horse riding in a week. Or it might be that you're lucky enough to go on one of our school trips. So you can see here a group of year 8 who went to France this year and experienced a week in France. What we need to make sure, though, is that we're offering the things that you want. So we do also always listen to student voice. So if there's something that you want to do that we're not doing currently, then let us know and we will try and put it on. Being heard. Again, it's really important to us that you feel safe to share your opinions. Throughout school, there's lots of opportunities to be part of student voice groups that always create positive change. You can join things like the food committee in school, house council or departmental groups. They're always supported by staff, but you are always, as the young people, the driving force. We aim for meetings to have agendas and to have action points so we can all do work between meetings. In lessons, of course, we always encourage debate and discussion as well. We want you to participate in lessons and we encourage you to share your views and opinions on the topics being studied. Every day you'll also meet with your form tutor, who will be the person that gives you pastoral support, and they'll be able to look after you during your time here at Fram. The role of the tutor is to listen to your concerns and worries and help you to find positive solutions. You can see here there are young people who are praised for being heard and sharing their views. So some people you might see with gold badges, and that's because they've received Headteacher's Award for their contributions in school. You can see here as well different groups. Our history professors who interviewed a lady called Marion who was 100 and she came into school to talk to them. You can see a group of our year 7s who met with Active Norfolk to give them their feedback on local sporting facilities. You can see a group of our year 8s here who worked in a campaign and were able to secure an extra £225 for the school to run an active travel campaign. We also take some of our students to the Houses of Parliament where they get to meet local MPs, and we often go to care homes as well to listen to the stories of different people within our community. So all that's left for me to say is I look forward to welcoming you to come to Fram. I know that it's a big step moving up from primary school and coming to secondary, but you will be brilliant. This is your time to shine. Absolutely embrace every minute of secondary school and make sure that when you come up for your transition days, any questions that you've got, you just ask. Good luck this week in your SATs exams, year 6, and I will see you very soon. Thank you very much.